I'm Melissa Cross, and you're watching Bridge the Atlantic.
Exactly.
Like Corey Taylor. Corey Taylor's like that.
Oh, I love Corey Taylor.
Yeah, Corey Taylor is so connected to his singing voice, always. He's connected to everything.
Well, I've recently been talking to Corey Taylor, and he's not only is he just so down to earth.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed we're opening it on the show.
Yes, okay, yes. Corey, talk to these guys. Okay.
Thank you. Thanks, Melissa. I don't know how early you started working with Corey Taylor, but I mean, that guy's just phenomenal in what he's able to do and the different things he's able to do with his voice. You know, I always kind of use different names, singer and vocalist. Singer, I consider, a perfect kind of singer. I would call Christina Aguilera a singer. She does amazing things with her voice. Whereas this is just my thing I made up, whereas I would consider like Corey Taylor and people like that vocalists, because like they're not just singing, but they're able to do so many more interesting things with their voice.
Yeah.
So I think just Corey Taylor is one of the most interesting vocalists. That's my tangent.
He's very talented.
Yes.
I didn't teach him that. You can't teach talent.
No, of course not.
Right? And you can't teach that ability to be vulnerable, that ability to tell the truth without fear of being laughed at, to be completely naked. I think that behind the mask, there was some artifice going on, especially towards the end, because of course it would have to be, but I think the Stone Sour project is much more authentic for him as a vocalist. Although he can't help not be authentic. Even in Slipknot, he's very authentic when he actually sings. But I'm talking about like the stage persona.
Oh, of course.
There's a bit of like, a great showman, right? But there's a bit of like, I could see the tears of a clown a little bit behind the mask a little bit. But anyway, that's like, Corey Taylor is super, super talented. His voice is really like, he's got a huge range. He's got a really long throat. He can go really low and really high, right? And he's got, he's very
sound like an
musical.
Angel and sound like a devil like this. It's quite amazing. Actually.
Yes, he's a bass and a tenor. He has like all these like colors, right? So I don't teach that. That's like given.
Of course.
But he's also super quick. Like, he is so fast. I think it was like literally 1 or 2 days that he just got it. It was just the only reason that he needed to visit is because he had trashed, he'd gotten sick. This is usually what happens.
Right.
People get sick and they lose sleep on the road and then they can't cancel. So those 3 things, lack of sleep, an illness, and touring, is the kiss of death. Because the swelling gets so bad that oftentimes it causes canceled shows. And that's how I was brought in. It was during the Subliminal Verses cycle that I was brought in. And so basically I just went to his house for a couple of days and just, put my hands on his ribcage and like, gave him the story about Above the Pencil and all that stuff. He nails it. He's never had a problem since.
Wow.
It was like, he's so quick, so fast. Right. So, so far, so good. Right.
For sure. So yeah, definitely. Corey, come on, man. We want to talk to you. Come on the show.
Corey, come on. He will. He's very accessible.
I know.
He's very
he
accessible.
Seems like just such a nice guy for sure.
Yeah. He's one of the people.
Since I was 14, 15.
Yeah. Like he's very, very, he's one of the people. He's the people's star.